All right, listening to another track. This is a studio recording from Andrew Scotchie and the River Rats. What's the name of this one?
The one we just heard?
Yeah, the one.
Oh, that was Rock and Roll, Set My Soul Free.
Rock and Roll, Set My Soul Free. There's another great, the song you just played a minute ago, Stay Hungry, right?
Yes, sir, Stay Hungry.
That's a great opening track for an album, Rock and Roll, Set My Soul Free. Also another great...
That was the opening track from the first album.
Yeah,
that was the opening track from the first
familiar.
album. Yeah.
And also, by the way, really good titles for albums.
Thank you.
Both of those songs are like, you can just see it. You can kind of automatically visualize it. And you guys are hoping to record later this month.
Later this month or sometime in February, as I mentioned, schedules like ours kind of tend to slow down to where we, like in December we did like 9 or 10 shows. This month we're doing like 4, and then like February I think we're doing like 3 to 5 or something like that.
So it's a good opportunity to slow down and record a little bit.
Exactly. It's a good opportunity to take a breather and take a snapshot, sonically of where we are right now. And I think, I really want to deliver that to our friends and fans that have been, behind us. So I really want to pay honor, to them.
What does recording mean for you guys now? I mean, I know you've recorded some stuff in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Do you consider? Are you still waiting to record the launching album, or do you feel like you've already launched?
That's a good question. Honestly, I was very, very impressed, and in some cases, pretty surprised by the amount of airplay the first album got. Because I don't even think we had an official release party. We didn't have an official.
Well, yeah, you guys were kind of under the radar for a good long while, until maybe a year and a half ago or something.
Well, that album came out, and we were still poking around and everything. And then once we started playing these bigger venues, I almost did a re-release of it, sure. And then added on a few live tracks and everything. That's something I did last summer. And
that's passion though, right? Because you're recording and playing, and you want to get it out there.
Yeah.
As opposed to the music exec side that might go, all right, let's strategically plan the release.
Oh yeah.
I talked with Mary from the Big Fat Booty Band last week, and they've got their new album is finished, and it's April. They're like, so it's done. Are you just dying for it to get out? It's but there's a lot of work to be done.
Oh yeah, no, I completely understand that aspect of it.
So do you hope that you guys get to that point sooner than later, where you're having to strategize?
Yeah.
It's done, but we're going to hold it for 3 months, or we're going to roll it out in a different way. How does that sit with the artist in you? Because you're a restless guy. I mean, I can tell you're a restless guy, and you were like, I want to play. I want people to get the CD. Let's burn 100 copies and sell them at the show tonight. And
the first time I released an album, it was very organic. I think there was definitely going to be a lot more organization. I can almost guarantee that. As far as our strategy goes, and releasing it and traveling with it. I've let my agent know that I really want to. After he booked some dates for us, I really want to have a new product. I want to have a new product out there and everything, and I think it's good to have a strategy, and I think we are at that point to where we do need to think about it, and do a release show, and just kind of maybe even do a release show in another city that we have a fan base at, just stuff like that. Definitely do a lot of promos and get the fans engaged and everything. So I definitely look up to bands to do that. I think that's something we're gonna definitely enact in this next.
It just feels like the right time to be turning that page, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You've laid the groundwork really well over the past year, I think.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to get it out there. Again.
Well, you said recording this month and probably some next month.
Yeah,
we're a few shows though. We want to plug that. We want to talk about the shows coming up and how people can get in touch with you guys.
We are. People can follow us on Facebook. Andrew Scotchie and the River Rats. My last name is Scotchie. There's no Y. There's no Y. There's no double O.
Scoochie.
Get that one in Charleston.
Andrew Scotchie.
You've only been 21 for the best part of this year. So you don't appreciate the shorthand of just saying it's Scotch IE.
Scotch like the drink,
and then people will be like,
that's what my dad would always say.
That's right.
But yeah, you can find us at Andrew Scotchie and the River Rats on Facebook. The Twitter page is Asheville River Rats, or at Asheville River Rats, I think is what Twitter does.
Yes.
Yeah, and Reverb Nation, Bandcamp, there's 2 albums up there, 1 live and 1 studio from 2012, 2013. And the dates we got coming up are really fun, actually. This Saturday, I'm sitting in at 2 great Asheville shows. I'm sitting in with the phenomenal Noah Larson. He's going to be playing the One Stop from 5:30 to 7:30. The One Stop is right below, the music hall on College Street downtown, the heart of it all. It's guaranteed to be a great show. He's got a bunch of guests sitting in. Me and Eliza, Eliza the drummer, is going to be joining us for the show. And actually, right after that, I'm going to be zipping over to 5 Walnut and playing there for the first time with David Earl.
Two shows in one night.
Yes, sir. It's going to be a good night.
So does that count as the 3? Then that's 2 out of the 3. And
there was a really special show that we're playing with a band called Hank and Cupcakes.
Hank and Cupcakes.
Hank and Cupcakes, and those it's a
Cupcakes?
duo, and those are their names.
It sounds like an old vaudeville routine. It's it's like a ventriloquist act. It's Hank and Cupcakes.
Hank and Cupcakes?
No, it's Hank and Cupcakes. No, the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hank and
Yeah.
Cupcakes.
Yes, Hank and
Plural.
Cupcakes have been touring the nation recently. They're coming through Asheville. They're playing New Mountain, place we were just talking about.
That's right.
They're playing the upstairs room, and they're actually going to be playing January 17th with us, and that is my birthday. Turning
Happy
22.
birthday in advance.
I know 22 isn't too special because it's not 21, it's not 18. I get it. But at
Just
the same time,
wait until wait until you've doubled it and it's in the rear view, and it'll be less special. Trust me.
I embrace it. Actually, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, no, you're off to a great start. I mean, it's worth celebrating.
Yeah, I'm excited,
and,
man. It's gonna be a fun night.
Hank and Cupcake and birthday cake all in the same.
Oh,
day.
that's a good idea. Let's get some birthday cake and throw it into the audience and just kind of get.
Oh, no, wait a
let's
minute
just
now.
start pelting people with
Your
cupcakes.
Some
idea,
of those
Uncle
people
Jeff.
in the lab got in trouble for pelting the audience with stuff. We don't want to.
Yeah,
get
no.
Yeah.
We don't want you to
We're
build
not
your
gonna
fame
recreate
on that.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, January
cake, blood
17th at New
cupcakes.
Mountain, birthday
All
cake.
those
Hank and
Southern
Cupcakes.
culture on the skids have kind of made a career out of throwing chicken and
Fried
Yeah.
chicken.
Jello pudding.
We used to have a band that played at the early stages of Barnaby that would throw like microwave hot dogs in the audience.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
The
They
concessionaires
were really
probably
good.
shut them down at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
We had food trucks, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it'll be a fun show regardless.
It'll be
if
a great
anything's
night,
thrown
man.
or not.
Yeah.
It'll be good. Hank and Cupcakes.
Hank and Cupcakes. There's a local DJ or like electronic project called Lucius Stone, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm bad with stuff like that, but he'll be opening up the show, and we're going to be somewhere in the middle. I think Hank and Cupcakes are closing things out, and after that, I think we might be heading out of town for a little while, and then in February we're back. So we just encourage people to stay in touch with us and come out and join the fun. I think every show is unique. I think every show is just completely different. We always like to throw something in each show, whether it be somebody joining us for the first time or whether it be new songs or something. It's always different.
It's always different. It's always fun, too.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys
That's
got
always
a
the
horn
main
dance.
players now playing with you. You got a horn section playing
Yeah.
with you. Recently added saxophone player.
Yeah, we've had some sax in with us recently, and we get him whenever we can because horn players in this town are in big demand.
So, the brand new year, but a lot of the same trajectory, just
Yes.
bigger, better, and bolder, and moving right along. What do you think about this, though? By the time you're celebrating your 23rd or 24th
Mhm.
birthday, the pace that you guys run, and the motivation factor behind it, the inspiration that you guys have got going on, do you see yourself being within another year or two, kind of the hub of the Asheville music scene? Because you were just saying people come and sit in, and it's
Yeah.
all about just every show's a different show. Is that something you want to make Asheville and the River Rats kind of synonymous with each other, and to be like the core of what's going on in this town? Because you're kind of, whether you realize it or not, working your way in that direction.
And we're very honored to be in that position, or we're very honored to be approaching that position. I'd have to say that, yeah, we are very much so wanting to be a staple of this town. And, like this trip we did out west or wherever we go, we always represent Asheville. We always represent the love and the community and, the music that is, what it's all about. But at the same time, with no disrespect to our hometown, we want to get around.
You want to get around.
We want to get around, and we just, because I can tell you this past summer and this past fall, going to all these different places, man, it was addicting. And, it's something we want to continue. And so, yeah, at the same time, we want to become, a good staple here in Asheville. We want the town to be behind us. We want the town to always come out and have fun with us, but at the same time, we want to explore.
Well, I think you're off to a good start.
Thank you.
Andrew Scotchie, and at least one River Rat in the
Yeah.
studio today.
Right here.
Right here, Asher Hill, everybody.
And before we let you guys get out of here, you want to play something else for us?
Yeah, sure. This is a new tune that we've kind of worked into the set. It's called "Movin On."
Is this a debut?
It actually is, yeah.
Live
It is.
radio debut?
Yeah.
Is it?
Now
Yeah.
I'm gonna mess
Yeah,
it
it
up
is.
now that you said that. So here it goes.
All right, take it away, man.
Can I be like my father? Working my fingers to the bone. I'll never be like my mother. Have a happy home. I'm moving on, yeah. I tried moving on. Tried moving on. I might not make it. Ain't that the same? We got love, let's break it. Make it live, make it sane, yeah. I'm moving on. I tried moving on.